Cheetahs are the rarest of big cat species in Africa. Their population is further threatened by farmers who sometimes had to kill the cheetahs to protect their livestock. Scientists have now made a crucial breakthrough in avoiding this conflict. This after a decade-long study provided first of its kind insight into the behavior of these unique wildcats. Here's a report.
This magnificent cat is the fastest land animal on Earth. And the dusty savannas of Namibia are among the last strongholds of cheetah populations on Earth. But even here, conflicts between cattle farmers and the big cats threaten the survival of cheetahs.
The cheetah is the rarest of the big cat species in Africa and only occurs in Namibia with a big viable population. Here the population is threatened because it doesn't occur inside of national parks but on commercially used farmland. This obviously leads to conflict, as the cheetah occasionally prey on livestock of the farmers.
Now, researchers are discovering that by studying the behavior of the animals, they can reduce the number of opportunities the cheetahs have to prey on young calves, and thus reduce the risk of being hunted by cattle herders.
In order to find evidence-based conservation solutions, we started research on cheetahs in Namibia. The main tool here is to capture the cheetahs and equip them with high-resolution GPS collars, which gives us insight into their spatial behavior and feeding ecology.
They put GPS collars on 106 cheetahs and monitored their behavior over 12 years from 2007 to 2018. What they discovered was groundbreaking. Nearly 90% cheetah attacks on calves were concentrated in just a 10% area.
So it's about 10% of the area that is highly dangerous because the concentrations of the cheetahs is very high, and about 90% that is much less risky for the farmers and their cattle.
Cheetahs are largely solitary animals, but data showed that there were particular areas around certain trees which cheetahs would use as a communications hub, and it was in these areas that herds were most at risk.
They visit these territories and mark within the territory, so we call these centers of the territories where the marking trees are, we call them communication hubs, because the territorial males, they use these trees and also the others in the region around.
After discovering this crucial detail about how cheetah society functions, scientists told the cattle herders to simply avoid these cheetah hotspots.
They moved the herds out of these cheetah hotspots into more safe areas and monitored the losses of calves before and after this shift. This simple adjustment reduced the livestock losses by more than 80%, and that solved the conflict for the farmers and for the cheetahs in many cases.
Many ranchers have changed their herding routines. Human-cheetah face-off has drastically reduced, and the average number of calves lost to cheetah attacks are down by over 80%. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
Co-presented by Skoda. Simply clever.